Welcome to Learn It, a series of digital scrapbooking tutorials by Wendyzine Scraps. Today we're going to take a quick look at some Droplet templates that will allow you to add some quick borders to your layouts so you don't have to adjust them for bleed when you're printing them. This set comes with both a generic set and a set size specifically for Shutterfly. You want to open the template for the size book that you want to print. So in this case, I've opened the 8x8 template. They're super easy to use, so all you have to do is click where it says click here, locate the layout that you want to add into the template, click open, and the layout will be sized to fit exactly onto the page. This black border will print in your book, but none of your layout will get cut off. The guide rules show you where the trim line is. That's this very thin area on the outer edge. That part will be cut off of your page. And then the second guide rule shows you on the left and the right the amount that will be hidden in the binding depending on whether it's a left side page or a right side page. So if this is a left side page, this much will be hidden in the binding. If it's a right side page, then this will be hidden in the binding. Then there's a couple more options that come with this set. It comes with 3 actions. The first one will add sharpen and color pop. The second adds sharpening only, and the third is a saver. So just real quick, I'll lead you through the sharpen pop action. Just select it and press play. You've got a message here telling you what it's going to do. Press continue. On this particular screen, what you want to do is drag the layout around until you can kind of see the layout itself. And then you want to drag this up to where you see a white border around the edges, but not a ton of white. Like that obviously is too much. That's too much. You want to get just a nice little white outline around the edges, and that's going to be the amount of sharpening you're adding. And just click OK. And now you're going to be able to adjust the amount of sharpening and color pop by adjusting the opacity on these 3 layers. You have the sharpen copy, sharpen, and color pop. So with sharpen copy, there's actually 2 copies of it, so you can adjust it. See, in this one, we have a little bit of white coming around the text. That probably means it's too much. So we'll go ahead and turn that one off. And then selecting the regular sharpen layer, we can actually take it down to none or drag it up until we're happy with it. So you want to find the balance between sharpening the image and having a white border around your text. So there you go. That kind of shows you the difference if you can see it in the video. The reason we add sharpening is because when we print things, they get just a little bit blurry. So if you over sharpen it just a little before printing, you can maintain a little bit more of the texture. And then the color pop is optional. But again, all you have to do, more color pop, drag it up, less color pop, drag it down. It just brightens it a little bit so that when you print, as it muddies up, it won't be quite as noticeable. So the action, put it to a default of 10%, we can leave it there. And then the last thing we need to do is save this for upload. So we click the saver action, press play, press continue. And then I like to name the layouts by the order I want them in the book if I know that in advance. So if this were going to be page 1, I would put 01 dash, and you can remove the copy, the word copy off the end if you want to. Hit enter to save. Baseline, optimize, and 10 for quality are what I generally save for printing, and press OK. The action's complete, so press continue. And we're returned right back to the original template, so we can do the next layout if we want to. And I just wanted to point out as well that you can completely change out this background. So that layer is right here. We can fill it with any color of our choice if we want. All we have to do is change our color here and then press Alt or Option Delete, and we can fill it with a different color. This background that I have in here is a slightly textured one. If you want to maintain that texture, the way to do that would be to create a new layer, move it underneath the texture. We'll fill that with red. Then we'll set the texture layer to overlay. And then if we zoom in, we can see that the texture is now applied to the red background. So that is how these templates work. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching this episode of Learn It.